Welcome back. One of my favorite things to play with at Muse Knoxville are the air rockets in STEM Station. I like to make my paper rocket and see how high it can fly. Let's make our own paper rockets today. We have used our muscles to give our planes the thrust they need to fly. And now we will use the air in our lungs to launch a paper rocket. Color and cut out one of the Muse rockets. Cut the opening end off the pipette and tape it to the back of the Muse rocket, with the opening at the bottom. Slip the straw into the pipette and launch it into the air with a big breath. How far did your Muse rocket fly? Can you make it travel in all directions? How is this different than the paper plane you made in challenge number 1? There is another famous scientist named Sir Isaac Newton, and he was very curious about gravity and flight. He always asked why things happened, and he developed the 3 laws of motion over 400 years ago to help us understand the world around us. A law means that many scientists have used experiments to show that the law is always true. Newton's first law says that an object sitting at rest will stay at rest, and an object that is in motion will stay in motion until a force acts upon it. Your Muse rocket did not move until you used the force of your breath to launch it. Your rocket fell to the ground because gravity and air resistance pushed against it. Newton's second law says the greater the force, the faster your rocket will fly. Experiment with blowing harder and softer. Do you agree with Newton? We will look at Newton's third law in challenge 7. We will now experiment with our reaction rocket. First, slide the rocket onto the straw so that the fins are next to the ball. Did you notice that the small rocket is much lighter than the rubber ball? Hold the straw of the launcher with your arms stretched out away from your body, with the ball at the bottom. Let go and carefully observe. Did your rocket go higher than you expected? What made it go higher? We used the force of gravity when we dropped the ball, and the ball is made of rubber. The rubber made the ball bounce back hard and push the rocket up, so there was really 2 forces at work. Remember Newton's first law, the ball did not move on its own. We provided the force along with a little gravity. Try dropping your reaction rocket from different heights. You can make a chart by measuring the height you started with and the height the rocket reached. Don't forget to try each height more than once, because scientists know that an experiment has to work over and over for it to be true. Continue on to the next video to explore helicopters.